Hello all, welcome to this session. In this session, I am going to explain and practically demonstrate about unchecked exceptions in Java. So let's get started. What exactly are these unchecked exceptions? As explained in the previous session, exceptions in Java can be at a high level categorized into two types. One is checked exceptions, other one is a unchecked exceptions. And coming to the unchecked exceptions, okay, coming to the unchecked exceptions, these are these exceptions are these exceptions are not checked by compiler, not checked by compiler. While writing the Java program, if any particular line may result in an exception, but the Java compiler is not going to suggest that this particular piece of line of code is going to throw an exception. Java compiler is not going to suggest before you run the code. Only after running the code. Okay, the Java compiler will not suggest, will not suggest the possibility of this unchecked exceptions. While writing the code, the Java compiler will not suggest the possibility of this unchecked exceptions. Only after running the Java code, we will come to know about these exceptions from the output. They will directly appear in the output of the program. Examples. What are the examples of these unchecked exceptions that Java compiler will not suggest while writing the code, but only after running the code we'll get to know from the output of the program? Few examples. Good number of examples we can give is that is arithmetic exception. Okay. Array index, out of bounds exception, input mismatch exception, input mismatch exception. Then we have a number format exception. Many other exception types are there, guys. Okay. And so many are there. Okay. And so many are there. So these are the important ones. Okay. Arithmetic exception, array index out of bounds exception, string index out of bounds exception, input mismatch exception, and so many other examples are there. So let me demonstrate these examples and show you why we call them as unchecked exceptions, because Java compiler will not suggest about the possibility of these exceptions while writing the code. For example, I'll go to this Eclipse IDE. Here I'm going to create a new class. I'll just name this class with some random name. Let's say some random name like this, and create main method inside it. And inside the main method, I'm going to write some code. Int a is equal to 9, b is equal to 0, comma c. Now C is equal to A divided by B. Now system.out.println C. Now, while writing this particular piece of code is the Java program or the Java compiler, okay? While writing this Java program is the Java compiler, okay? Suggesting that there is a possibility of an exception here. You see, there is a possibility of an exception here because you are trying to divide a number by 0. But the Java compiler, while writing the code, is not suggesting or giving the compiler error here saying that this particular line will result in arithmetic exception. Before running the code, the Java compiler is not suggesting about this exception as a compiler error. When we will come to know about this particular exception, will come at this particular line 8 here. Well, compile time it's not coming, but when I run the code in the output, you will get this exception. In the output, you are going to get this arithmetic exception because you are trying to divide a number by 0. That is the reason it's giving. The exception is only occurring in the output after the running of the code. But before running code, in the compile time, it's not coming. That's why this arithmetic exception can be categorized under the unchecked exceptions category. Similarly, array index out of bounds exception. Here, what if? Let me comment this part. Here, what if I write the code integer array AR is equal to new int of the size of the array is 2. Now, into this array, I can only store two elements. AR of 0 is equal to 9, let's say. AR of 1 is equal to 5, let's say. Here, two elements I already stored because the size of the array is 2. I can only store two elements. What if I give AR of 2 here and give 7 here? You see, the Java compiler is not giving any compiler error while writing this code, suggesting that there is a possibility of an exception at this line 14 because the size of the array is 2, but you are trying to store 3 elements instead of 2 elements only. So at the line 3, Okay, when you are trying to store the third element into this array, we need to get an exception, right? If I run this code, only after running the code, I'll get to know about that exception. You see, only after running this particular code, we are getting that exception. Array index out of bounds exception. In 14th line, we got the exception. Only during the runtime, we are getting that exception, but during the compile time, compiler is not suggesting any compiler error here, suggesting that there's a possibility of an exception. That's why these exceptions like arithmetic exception, array index out of bounds exception, input mismatch exception fall under the unchecked exceptions category. So in this session, I explained what exactly are unchecked exceptions with examples and their practical demonstrations. So hope guys you got an idea about unchecked exceptions in a proper way in this session. So that's all for this session. See you in the next session where I'm going to cover about the checked exceptions with practical demonstration with examples. Okay. So that's all for this session. See you in the next session. Thank you. Bye bye.